Good morning and welcome to Blockchain Press Release Live. We are excited to share some news with you today, and I have with me today our co-hosts for the press release, Lloyd from Verge core team and David from Gokhshtein Media. Welcome, guys.
Thank you, Ross. Appreciate it.
Fellas.
So, Lloyd, we have an announcement. Unfortunately, we're missing someone who we were expecting today who couldn't make it. Brandon Bergeson, unfortunately, could not make it to the press release today, but we wanted to share the exciting news. Lloyd, what do we have to share with our viewers?
Well, we are entering into a marketing partnership with Mobi and Mobiepay, which is a complete payment ecosystem. They do everything from payment processing to consumer side payments, payments at the point of sale, and pretty much everything in between. You can work with them if you are a vendor, if you are an end user, and they also have plans for an exchange that's going to be built into the platform as well that facilitates crypto to fiat, and so forth and so on. So they are not launched yet, but they are in a working beta phase, and we have been named one of their launch partners, and we will have Verge integrated into their platform fairly soon after launch, is my understanding. So.
Well, that's exciting for you guys to be a launch partner with them. Absolutely.
Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. So hopefully, just like our marketing partnership we had with Mecon, hopefully this turns into some fruitful stuff. So
yeah. We had the chance to meet Brandon down at World CryptoCon, and he has put his heart and soul into this business. So it's exciting to see the progress they're making, and the fact that they're in beta now and they're close to launch.
Oh yeah, some good stuff. Good stuff. So do you want to? Are we going to read the press release, or what are we going to do with that?
Let's just go through some of the details from there. One of the I just pulled it up here on screen from what we've launched between the two partners. Tell us more about how this came together and what sort of your goals are in being the launch partner with them.
Verge carries a lot of weight, as you know, with our social media following. We actually did some metrics on all of our social media following, across all of our platforms and all that good stuff a few weeks back, and some pretty impressive numbers. We actually have a reach of over 1 million followers across all of our platforms and users and everything. So, even though we're non-ICO, non-pre-mine, don't have a lot of money to throw at exchanges and things like that, I think they saw the value in the reach that we could help them achieve, and so here we are. Just had some contacts through the background. I honestly don't even remember who called who or who spoke to who first, but I know Alex was instrumental on our team in bringing this deal together. So.
That's amazing. David, what do you think about partnerships like this to help expand the community for a company and their marketing?
I think obviously it's a big thing, just because now, again, as we always talk about, you have adoption, and when people come together, instead of working against, coming together, it's a beautiful thing, because now you can go ahead and work to push digital assets out there for other people to go ahead and jump into, instead of working against each other, where that doesn't really happen. And it's maturity. Now you see maturity. I fully believe in this space where, Verge. Listen, the Verge has been doing this throughout the bear market. You guys been working your tails off You know, and people are right now, which I'm not, but I'm just a big fan of, you guys working your tails off, forming partnership after partnership after partnership, and I can respect that. So,
Hmm.
and by doing so, when, obviously when, Bitcoin starts going up and the bulls return, you guys are going to be ready to go ahead and compete. So will your
Yeah.
partners, because your partners are going to benefit from it because you have a huge and a big, tight, close community. So, I mean, everybody wins, especially your partners. From my
Yeah.
standpoint, your partners win.
Hmm.
What I keep
Yeah.
seeing.
That's one of the best things about being on that non-ICO, non-pre-mine project. Nobody's nobody from our team's counting on a paycheck, so bear market doesn't matter to us. We just keep working.
One of the things I keep seeing between partnerships like this is really large reach for users, which is what every company's looking for. High utility value and really, really good options for liquidity on and off ramps. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of companies trying to run startups and trying to implement, say, maybe competitors to something like this, they start off with maybe a similar service, but none of these features.
Yeah.
So it's exciting to see, this being done the right way, being built on community and being built on something that can really have some legs when it's launched.
Yeah, yeah. And going back to Moby, like I told you when we were speaking privately earlier, Ross, I don't want to jump into the details about Moby and represent them just because I don't want to say something that is not correct. But I've had a couple of video calls with Brandon and the Moby team already, and what they are building is just absolutely amazing. It ties everything back together through the consumer, and kind of gives the consumer control over the flow of information, the flow of money through everything. And what's amazing is the platform is almost done. I mean, they are beta testing it, and it's pretty amazing stuff. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll get Brandon on pretty soon, and he can give us all the nitty gritty. But my first phone call with Brandon, after about 20 minutes, I'm like, I'm sold.
Yeah.
How do I buy in?
Yeah. From what we see on their website here, they've got the Mobi consumer app, and then they have the MobiX, which is basically their exchange, and then the Mobiepay, which is a merchant gateway. So
Yes.
that is really what gives all of those on and off ramps through, basically every scenario that you can see that you could need. I love that.
Yeah. Yep.
So do you find it easier to form partnerships because of your user base, because of the popularity of Verge in this space?
It is getting that way, David. It most certainly is. But some people are still very focused on getting money on the bottom line, and I guess that really comes down to maybe how much reserves they have or what their cash flow situation is, whether it be an exchange or something else. For every probably 4 to 6 requests that come through to work with Verge, 1 to 2 of them, they're willing to do just a marketing trade. But of course,
which works in your favor because you are a community-based, coin. So, for you, it works well. I just don't understand why would anybody reach out to Verge and ask for money?
Yeah, I don't know, but it happens a lot.
So, Moby, you feel like this is a top-notch partnership between you guys here.
Yeah. You're gonna, if you're on the call when we do get him rescheduled with Ross here, you're gonna be pretty impressed with what he has.
Lloyd, here's my question: what do they do for you and the Verge? What do they do for Verge?
Well, as I understand it, and once again, I don't want to get into any details because I don't want to misstate anything. But what we are looking at once they get their platform complete, and I think he said something like 6 months. But what we will be looking at is the ability to possibly walk into a Target or a Walmart in the U.S. and use Verge through the Mobiepay platform to make a purchase.
So that's Verge's vision.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's where I want to go with it. So this is
Yeah,
why
yeah.
you guys,
Yeah,
you know what, this
yeah.
worked out for us.
Yeah, and that's what the Moby team have told me. They basically almost have ready to go. I'm not familiar with the back end of it or how any of it works, but if you go to Mobi.io, which is their mainstream consumer app, it says they have 2.2 million locations.
Let me ask you a question. With that being said, where are they going? Are they just staying? Where are they planning to go? Are they going international?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They plan to go international, and I think that was another major draw for Verge as well, since we are a very international community. Yeah.
Correct. So that was really my point. They're going international. Obviously, it makes sense for Verge because obviously more eyes on you guys across.
Exactly. Yep.
That's fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Well, we'll look for more details when it comes out. And for more information, everybody can go to mobi.io and take a look at the white paper or take a look at some of their pitch decks. And that's really exciting to see.
Yeah, and their root webpage is Mobiepay.io.
Sorry,
well.
Mobiepay.io. Fantastic.
Yep.
It's a good, again, congratulations to you guys. I mean, you guys keep, as I said earlier, you guys keep forming these partnerships that I fully believe that will take Verge to the next level once the bulls come back and once more retail buyers come into the space.
Yep. Thanks, David. Thanks, Ross.
Great. Well, excellent to have you guys on for a quick press release. Lloyd, you're one of our favorite Verge core team members. David, as usual, the epicenter of blockchain news. Thanks for
It's always a pleasure.
Thanks,
and Lloyd, God bless.
Thanks
All
very
right.
much, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great day.
Bye.